Brain fart. There's a train in my head and it rolled away. Hello, frog fans! Alright, in today's video, I just wanted to show you a couple of cool things I got from McPherson's. Because when I ordered my lovely June Awake 7-month size kit that I have here, I said, when I did the video about opening her kit, I said that I had another package from McPherson's coming that would have some cool little goodies in it, and a body for June, because I ordered that from McPherson's instead of Bountiful Baby, because they were recommending the 23-inch body for her, but her kit is actually supposed to be 25-inch, so I ordered a slightly bigger body for her from McPherson's, because they had the style of body in the size that I wanted. So, her body is here, and she is loosely put together. So this is, whoa, big baby, we're not seeing her completely. So she is a big girl. She's currently wearing a 9-month size romper. So this is that's a decent size box there. That's my hand on her, though keep in mind I'm a very small woman. You know what will compare her size properly? Let me get my toddler. So this is Hermione. She's the Tatiana kit, and she's the same size as the Ariana. So this will give you some representation of how big this kit actually is. So, I know they look pretty much the same size there. She is much smaller, like, not much smaller, but she definitely is smaller built. Like, Hermione has slimmer limbs. She is much more chunky. So you can tell that she's definitely meant to be younger than this kit. But they are relatively pretty close in size. Hermione wears anywhere from 12 months to 24 months in tops, and then strict 24 months for the pants. I put a pair of 6 to 12 months pants on her, and they fit her perfectly. This is a 9-month romper, and it's fitting her very well. So, and I also put a 6 to 12 months onesie on her, so that's the size range that the June Awake kit is fitting into. Definitely a big girl. I'm thinking she's like the perfect size for me, though. Let's get Hermione back where she belongs. Okay, so anyways, that's Miss June. And here's some little goodies I got. So these are like some cool products that McPherson's has come out with. Some recently, some less recently. But I've been eyeing a couple of them for a little bit of time now, and I thought it would be really cool to have them now that I'm starting making more dolls and I had a little extra money. So this is their Reborn Effects eye molding glue. Can I get like some focus here? Focus, you moron! There! Be mean to your camera. It works. Okay. So, eye molding glue. And basically, it's like a very, very thick glue. Like, that looks like spackle in there right now. Like, should I touch it? It's like, that did nothing for you guys. Because you can't feel it. But, kind of looks like soft sort of spackle sort of thing. and I haven't used it yet, but it says that it dries clear into a rubber type thing, so it will bend with the vinyl, and it also will peel off. It won't fall off, but it will peel off in case you want to change their eyes, which is what is my main problem with gluing eyes in. With other glues, it is going to be so hard to get the eyes out, whereas this is supposed to just peel off, and you can also, brush it on instead of squeezing it on, and it won't be all drippy, and it won't seep through into the front of the eye, which is a terrible mess. So I thought that would be pretty cool to try. This, I think, is a marvelous, another word for the Froglings Dictionary, marvelous little advancement in the reborn community. This is a vinyl putty, which I thought ought to exist when I first joined the reborn community about 2 years ago. Has it been that long already? Yikes. But it has been. Focus! 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 There we go. Folks, we are back in business. So, it literally is quite putty-like. Like, I don't know if anyone used to play with, Silly Putty, but it's kind of like, it's a little softer than the consistency of Silly Putty. Haven't used this yet either, but you're supposed to be able to use it to patch up holes and stuff in the Reborn's vinyl, and it will bake. It's heat setting. I believe they also have a air dry counterpart, but I use my heat set, so apparently this is supposed to heat set and act just like normal vinyl and help fill little spots or like tears. I accidentally made a scalpel mistake on one of my kits, so that's why I ordered this, to try and patch that up a little bit. I thought that was really, really cool. I'll see how it goes when I use it. These I'm really excited about. These are their skin texture sponge pack kit, and they are basically your normal sponges, but they have like a not vinyl, too many plastics and rubbers and stuff. It's I'm pretty sure this is latex. Little latex patternings on them that look like different skin textures. So this is like the wrinkles one, and if we can get some more focus on the subject. Focus on the subject. Focus, focus, focus. Maybe not. Okay, well, if I can't get to focus, I'll try to do in a picture maybe. Oh, that one's focusing much better. So this one I'm really excited about. The wrinkles one not so much, but this is called a skin cell pattern. And this is what I've really been looking for. Like, it looks just like the skin cells on the back of your hands, and like, I see them a lot on the back of my hands and on the bottom of my hands, and really I have a really hard time with having Reborn's hands looking really shiny and plasticky. Like, I actually got that comment from someone in public a couple weeks ago. They saw Erilyn and thought she was a real baby, but then they said what threw them off was her hands looked really, really plastic. And I hate that. So I thought, having this texture, you put this on with your sealant, and it's supposed to leave this texture in it, and then, when light bounces off your Reborn, they're going to see a skin texture instead of that shiny plastic. And I'm really hoping that this works for me, because I need to get rid of that shiny hand. Be gone with it. So they recommend to do it all over the doll. I think I'll do that, but definitely on the back of the hand. The forehead I think will be good. I don't know where I'm going to use the wrinkles. I can't really think of a place that I would want the wrinkles yet. Maybe I'll look a little bit further into that to see where I could use it, but this skin cell one I'm really excited about. And next, I'm pretty excited about this one too. It's labeled on their site as it's a pen and nibs set. So, this is a pen, this is the nib, but basically what it is it's a Oh, kill me, I'm going to mess up this word so badly. Calligraphy pen. You know, you have your little nib tip thingies, and they slot into here, and this is recommended for hair painting, and I did some I was fooling around with it last night, and a little bit before I started filming, and so this is an eyebrow that I tried doing with the pen, which is looking terrible because I cannot hold the camera straight. There, so that's looking not great, but not terrible either, whereas this is the one that I tried to paint with a brush, which, feather, maybe, eyebrow, not so much. And then I was experimenting with some hair brush, looks terrible. This doesn't look fantastic, but I think it's identifiable as hair. And it would definitely look better on the doll. These are some little, like, sideburny thingies I was experimenting with. So I think that's definitely going to be really useful. I used the smaller one. I found that the bigger one just made streaks way too wide, like that was the bigger one back here. I thought that this one was just too wide for hair, but this one works pretty well for hair. You know, they recommend that you use an ink-like consistency, which makes sense because it's a calligraphy pen. So, brain fart. There's a train in my head and it rolled away. Anyways, another thing that I thought would be useful for this pet, for the bigger nib, is veining. Obviously, I can't, because this is just on paper, I can't, like, feather it out and blend it out like you usually would, but I thought that this is looking pretty good. This one was the brush, and this one was the pen, and I thought that this is good, but, this is looking a little more actual veinish, like, where this one kind of looks more river-ish. So this is really good if you struggle with hair and eyebrows. I know that I have a tremendously difficult time with painting hair and eyebrows. Just the width, I can never get the width with a brush properly, and I can never get the consistency with a brush properly, whereas with the pen, it's always the same consistency. So, yeah, those are just some little goodies that I can't say I would recommend yet, because I haven't used any of them properly on a doll, but I definitely think that they would be they're worth my buying them to test them out, and maybe I'll do a video on each of them later when I've used them. But I thought these were just some really cool things that they have to offer on the site. I'm definitely thinking I'm going to get a lot of use out of this and these sponges. So, yeah. Alright, so one more thing before I go. If you're not interested in baby names, you can just leave now. But, so for this big girl, I've been thinking of names for her, and I know I've been really slacking off on my social media, but I posted the other day some name options for her, and I've really been thinking, I've been liking the M names for her. My top two names are Mavis and Monroe. So I don't know what you think of those, although I think it could change when I'm done with her. I also like the names Honora, which originally I liked the name Honoria, which I heard off of Vampire Diaries laugh, but I really liked the way it sounded until my mom had to go and point out that it sounds like gonorrhea. So I was searching around online and found Honora, which is basically the same meaning, which, you know, honor, but it doesn't sound like a nasty private's disease. Sorry, children. Anyways, so Honora, I also like Nova, which I'm not feeling too much for her, but it's there. And then the other two options are Paisley and Hazel. So we'll see what if I change my mind, but right now the biggest two options that I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with is either Monroe or Mavis. My friend was joking around when she, heard of my plans for this doll, because I want her to have red hair, and she was saying, you already have 2 dolls named after Harry Potter characters, you should name her Ginny. I was not amused. My toddler Hermione, which you met, is named purposely after Hermione Granger, but my zombie Luna was not purposely named after Luna Lovegood. Even though I love Luna Lovegood, she was named Luna because of she's a zombie and the whole moon reference. Anyways, we're not naming her Ginny just because she has red hair. Alright, anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think of these products, if you've tried any of them, or what you think of the concept of them. That's all for now. Keep updated for reviews on these and Little Miss whatever her name will be's journey. And that's all for now. Keep living the Frogling's life. Bye.